Welcome, Scorpio. Welcome to Passion Water Tarot. This will be a generalized reading for Scorpios for mid-month, September 2019. Please click like, share, comment, and subscribe to support the channel. Generalized readings do not resonate with everyone, but since you have been drawn to this reading, I believe Spirit has provided a message or will provide a message during the reading for you. Time is fluid. You could have already experienced what the reading will be about, or you could be experiencing it now, or will be experiencing it in the future. Male and female energies are carried by all of us. Please exchange those energies as they resonate with you. I am an intuitive reader. And with that being said, let's dance into the passion waters of your life. We're going to ask Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors to provide us with the clearest picture possible for the information that they would like for Scorpio to receive in this reading. And we're going to thank them for coming to the reading. Okay? Alright. This deck here is the Oracle deck, Alice the Wonderland by Lucy Cavendish. Excuse me, I'm suddenly losing my voice. So we're going to take the top card, and that'll be for you to focus on Scorpio for the next 7 to 10 days, okay? And it's coming out in the reverse. It is number 44. You can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present. Oh, I like her lipstick. Very nice. Very nice picture. It's in the reverse for the reading, okay? That right there. Okay? For the regular part of the tarot, we will be using a standard Rider-Waite deck. I have pre-shuffled the decks, but we will shuffle a little bit more on camera. We'll be doing a standard Celtic cross reading. Okay? Alright, Scorpio, so let's see what energy you are presenting with in this reading. Okay. You have the High Priestess coming out in reverse. That is the energy actually of Cancer and Pisces. And it is to listen to your intuition. So you're not listening to your intuition. And what's crossing you is the Seven of Wands. Fighting off the naysayers. Gossiping. Carrying on. Much ado about nothing. Too many people in your business, possibly, Scorpio. Okay. At the base of your reading, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Playboy or playgirl of the tarot. An in and out energy in the upright. In the reverse, the first meaning that comes to my mind is that no longer wanting to deal with the playboy, playgirl type energy or be that energy. Okay? In your recent past, Scorpio, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Not lying, stealing, being deceptive. In the upright, he's trying to get away with something. in reverse could have been caught. You or somebody else. Somebody what hasn't been doing what they're supposed to be doing between the Knight of Wands and reverse and that 7. Somebody wants this to change. Okay? Crowning the reading is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Wow, everything's coming out reverse for you, Scorpio. Everything so far. I promise you there are upright cards. There's the Wheel of Fortune just as an example further down in the deck, okay? So the Queen of Pentacles, when she's in the upright, is an independent person that makes good judgment calls. She's fair, she's just, she takes care of her own money, makes her decisions, runs her life, takes care of her staff that take care of her. In the reverse, she's not being independent, she's not being knowledgeable, making good decisions or anything like that. She's being unreliable. Okay? Scorpio, in your near future, goodness, temperance in reverse, not being patient, wanting to rush around on things. Scorpio, what's going on with you? You are you're not taking the time to think clearly. You're not following your instinct. Therefore, it's causing a multitude of issues around you. Okay? Let's see what your influence is completely on this situation. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You don't know your worth. You don't see an abundance in a situation. You're not making the money you want. Is this your job? Whoa, excuse me. Well, let's see what else we get, Scorpio. What is the external influence on this? The Eight of Wands. It could be travel, distance between something, you and something that's important in your life, whether it's a person, a job. It could be rapid communication, passionate communication, back and forth communication. Okay? And your hopes and fears. The Chariot. Moving forward. The sign of Cancer. I really like this card with the yin and yang, and you got the 2 up front, trying to figure out which way you're going to go with it. Got to get them both going in the same direction here. Everybody needs to be on the same page. And that could be exactly what's causing all these problems here, is not being on the same page. Okay. Last card to be pulled for the original pull is going to be, what is the most likely outcome in this situation? Okay? Judgment. Needing to make a judgment. A fair and just judgment call on this situation. Okay? So what I see, just at this glance, before we start clarifying, I only feel one energy, really, and it's you, as the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles. I'm not pulling in another energy yet, but let's see what we find out with the clarifiers, if another energy is going to pop into the reading, okay? The clarification deck is the Alchemy 1977 England deck. Excuse me. Just shuffling here. And I like to clarify the Oracle and the major arcana. And then if we need further, we'll move forward with more clarification at that point. Hope y'all have enjoyed that full moon in Pisces we just had. It was absolutely stunning here. I was out till after midnight last night watching that beautiful moon with a dear friend. It was just amazing. The energy flowing from it was absolutely divine. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify number 44. You can't go back to yesterday. 4 and 4 is normally for stability. In the reverse, you're not having that stability. You don't have that groundedness. So, number 44 is clarified with the Empress. That's wonderful. That's the major arcana for the Queen of Pentacles. That's absolutely wonderful. It's a beautiful, independent woman. She makes her own rules. She sets her own boundaries. She's in control of her life. Here, take a look at that. Look at her winged throne. Isn't that just gorgeous? Sexy. That's you, Scorpio. Sexy. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull a clarifier for the High Priestess in reverse here. Strength. Building up strength. Isn't she gorgeous as well? She's coming out of her, she's shedding her skin. You see that? So she's building up strength. So she can follow her intuition. And take the advice of possibly an old crone, an older female possibly. Maybe an older sister, aunt, mother. Let's clarify temperance. Temperance is clarified with the 9 of Wands. In reverse. Oh, sorry, I didn't show that to you. The 9 of Wands in reverse, okay? So, no patience due to the burden. Nine of Wands, excuse me. No patience due to the mind games. Somebody's playing mind games with you, or you're playing mind games with somebody else. Let's keep clarifying to get the full picture here. The Chariot is clarified by the 2 of Wands in reverse. Making a judgment call. So you're ready to move forward with something. Scorpio, you've made a judgment call. Whatever this past stuff is, you're going to move away from it. You have made a decision. The 2 of Wands is standing at the crossroads. In the traditional rider way, one hand is holding on to a wand, and the other has the world in its hand. You've chosen yourself. You're recognizing that you need to love yourself first. So you're going to need to go back and find your worth, right? Let's clarify judgment up here. Judgment is clarified with the 3 of Wands in reverse. No longer waiting for your ships to come in. Let's show you that card. I like this card. Let me show it to you in the upright, where you can see where she has the wings at the bottom. Okay. Of course, that would be how it looks in reverse. And So you're making a judgment that you are enough. That's awesome. I'm liking this. I'm starting to really enjoy your reading here, Scorpio. But I really want to clarify these two court cards here. So I'm going to start with the Knight of Wands in reverse. And it's clarified with the Six of Pentacles. Equal give and take. No longer in and out energy. No longer being the playboy playgirl of the zodiac and having in and out. And having equal give and take. That should be the basis of everybody's desires. That should be what everybody wants. Okay? The Seven of Swords in reverse is clarified with the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay? The Nine of Swords in reverse. So you're really over this. You're really over these head games. Somebody's been playing head games with you. Or you've been playing with them somebody else. I think somebody else has been playing them with you. And you've drawn the line. You're done. You're done with this past and the energy that it brought with it, so that you can move forward and make good judgment calls for Scorpio. Well, 2020 is coming. That would be a great thing. The Queen of Pentacles is clarified with the Hierophant. Maybe seeking. Let me show you this Hierophant. Hierophant is kind of like the Pope of the zodiac. He actually goes hand in hand with the High Priestess and can be considered a suited pair. So you're looking for possibly an advisor, whether it's here on YouTube, through tarot readers, or somebody in your community or your family, your friends, somebody who possibly is educated on the subject of what you've been through here, this deception, and making better choices, putting yourself first, coming out of feeling that you're dependent on somebody else, or not able to take care of yourself, not able to find your own self-worth. You're enough. You are enough, Scorpio. Don't hesitate to seek that counsel if that's what you're needing, okay? The Seven of Wands is what's crossing you, and that's clarified with the Five of Cups in reverse. So you're tired of looking back on the past, over the spilled milk. You're done with that. You're ready to move forward. With the Chariot over here, the Two of Wands in reverse, you've made your decision, you're ready to move forward. The Three of Wands in reverse, you're not thinking there's something better out there, because Scorpio is what's best for Scorpio. And when Scorpio loves Scorpio, then when the time is right and Holy Spirit is ready, they'll bring somebody into your life for Scorpio to love. Let's go ahead and clarify the last two cards. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and that's clarified with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. No celebration of abundance, because there is none. That whatever you didn't have, there's no celebration when you can't find your own self-worth, is it? Or you can't find tangible, sustainable relationships with other people until things change. And this Eight of Wands is clarified with the Knave of Pentacles. So it's a message. But it's a tangible message, okay? It's true. It's just a message, though. Somebody's not sure if you're going to listen to them because of what you've been through. But they want to talk to you. Somebody wants to talk to you pretty bad here, okay? They want some passionate communication with you. They're just unsure because of where you're coming from and all this. Let's look up 44. You can't go back to yesterday in the Oracle book. It says, and the Griffon added, "Come, let's hear some of your adventures. I could tell you my adventures beginning from this morning," said Alice a little timidly. "But it's no use going back to yesterday because I was a different person then." I think you're a different person, Scorpio. It looks like you've raised the bar. You've gotten tired of the trickery, the deceit, the deception. You've raised the bar, and you're expecting better from people in your environment now. So when it comes in reverse, it says, living in the past, speaking of past events, musing over what was, nostalgia, believing you are the same as you once were, and living through stories rather than experiences. Memories override the present. No anticipation of the future. Oh, mercy. That doesn't sound good at all, Scorpio, but it was clarified by the Empress. She's not living in nobody's past. She's not forgetting who she is. She is not going to stand there and act like wallpaper. She knows her self-worth. She knows who she is. She's a beautiful, beautiful energy. So let's go, Scorpio. It's time to change your mindset and make a decision to move forward and realize you are worthy, extremely worthy. You are enough. So, thank you for coming. Please click like, share, and comment, and subscribe. Namaste.